Hi, I'm Clive Standen, and I play Rollo in Vikings.
Has filming finished for the latest season?
No, we are in the middle of doing a 20 episode season, so we've just finished doing episode 10, and we got another 10 to go. So yeah, they've given us like a hiatus, a mid-season break. So that's the only reason why I've been able to get over to Australia and meet some of the fans. So when I get back, we're going into the second half of the season.
Yes, I mean that's got to add a lot more weight to you preparing for this season. Although you might be there the whole season, we don't know yet. You know, that's
Wow.
what you were saying at the Comic-Con in the US. You know, who knows?
Well, I've turned up to Australia with very short hair, and who knows, maybe Rollo's already gone from the show. But the reason why we're doing 20 episodes is we really are at the height of the golden age of the Vikings now. The story of the Vikings explodes, and therefore our show needs to as well. So we need 20 episodes to get the story told in this season. We just decided that 10 episodes wasn't enough, and we'd be skirting through time and just only just touching on certain events that Ragnar Lothbrok and Rollo and the rest of the Vikings accomplished. So now we've got 20 episodes, so we can tell our time with the story, take our time with the story. And already we're 10 episodes in, and yeah, I'm shattered. So we've got to go back, and it's nice that they gave us a little break, because we've got to go back, and I've just read the first two scripts of the next half of the season, and it's just off the wall. It's crazy.
How do you think it compares to the last season? Obviously, where so much is being set up, so much was set up in those last two episodes, especially for season 4.
Yeah, and we carry on exactly as we left off. Ragnar has to deal with Floki and Rollo. He has to go back to Paris. Rollo is left in Paris, and he decides that he's made his bed and he's going to make the best of it. He's going to marry the princess. He's going to infiltrate the people of France, and I think he quickly realizes the last time they saw him, he was the crazy bear berserking through the streets of Paris, and he's very surprised to find out that they all hate him and they don't want him in their country at all, let alone the princess who's getting forced to marry him. So that's going to be an uphill struggle for Rollo, and then the imminent return of Ragnar as well is going to cause all sorts of conflict. So that's what's to come at the beginning of season 4. But yeah, we've got some new characters. We've got Halfdan the Black and Harold Finehair, two new Viking characters who are deadly and quite tricksy, and I can't really say much about them because they come in and they explode on the screen in a certain way that some of the other more regular Vikings that the audience have got to know are going to be shocked. We've got a new Chinese character, Yidu, who comes into it. She's a slave. So there's a few more spoilers for you, but I can't tell you much more because I have no idea what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, and I'll no doubt get slapped in the face when I get back to Ireland to carry on filming.